Contrast is when you place different elements near each other in order to highlight their differences. So again, this is an idea that I kind of started taking from the world of graphic design. If I wanted to draw your attention to a big white circle, one way that I could do that is to just show you a big white circle. But it's a trick of visual design that in order to make the big white circle stand out as both white and big, you place something contrasting beside it. Now having this little tiny green circle with it, it just makes this thing stand out as a big white circle, right? The same thing happens with music. If you want to highlight a high note, you can make it seem even higher by placing a low one close to it. Similarly, you can make a short note feel shorter by overlapping them with long notes. And of course, the reverse works as well, right? You can make a low note seem lower by placing it next to high notes. Or, you could provide contrast, like you could follow a soft verse with a loud chorus. Now, this is a huge trope in music where the verse is kind of soft and then the chorus is loud and it gets belted out. By belting out the chorus, you're emphasizing how soft the verse is, right? And so building contrast in this way can be a way that you think about your own musical melodies. Now, while I was putting this together, I thought, well, what about times when the entire song seems loud? Like I'm thinking like punk, right? Like punk tends to be all loud and all fast. And so like, how can I say that they're using, or how are they using contrast in their songwriting? And when I thought about it, I thought, I think the thing with punk is that when the whole song is loud like that, I feel like they're contrasting against the quiet humdrum of society, right? Like there's an overall message there. And that just by virtue of being loud, they're contrasting with the quiet, demure society that they're kind of railing against, right? Obviously, I can't put words into anybody's mouth. I can't read anybody's minds, but if I had to guess, that's kind of what I would think. And yeah, I kind of like that idea. Yeah, thanks, Tim. Yeah, like a cultural contrast. That is exactly what I mean. Thank you so much. Thank you for your insight. Okay, so yes, this is just to say that highlighting differences helps you direct your audience's attention to the things that you want them to pay attention to. So this is an element where you get to have more control over where your audience pays attention. If you want them to feel really loud and powerful, maybe you pump them up with a really loud chorus. But in order for the chorus to feel extra loud and powerful, maybe you start with a soft verse to give it that contrast.